Hello and welcome to Roulette Rivals 11. We have a winners bracket round 2 game today between Crazy4Daisy and Hashashin47. I'm really going to struggle with pronouncing Hashashin today. It's just been one of them days, so I'm going to struggle with saying Hashashin. It's good. I'm going to struggle, but we'll get through it all fine. Kicking things off on Paris, a map with little experience shared between both. Both players have been here once. Hashashin won that time. Crazy4Daisy lost it. I'm probably just gonna say Daisy and Hash just to save my voice and like try and say Hashashin a lot because I think in a quick sentence I'm talking quickly, which is a lot of the time. Hashashin's not gonna run smoothly, so it's gonna be Hash and Daisy. The laziness in myself is kicking in, but yeah, kicking things off on Paris the first map in the trilogy. Map that everyone knows basics of. It's just the advanced stuff that I don't know. That is what really separates the really good Paris players to the average Paris player, if you will. Maybe we'll have Santa Fortuna as our map 2 picked by Paris, and after picked by Hashashin even, and after that, God knows what we have. But there will be maps. There will be more maps after. I can guarantee I can guarantee that part. But our first spin. We'll go live, and it will be Victor Novikov, Full Object as the suit, Dario Margolis, Hatchet as Chic, Salmon Algazar. Now this is the base thing. I expect a Hatchet launch here from Hashashin. It wouldn't surprise me if we did see a default start though from Hashashin, just because like he's a very pronounced speedrunner. He will be used to this Paris. But I think in terms of roulette in this spin, especially considering it's the Chic, I do think Attic's the better start here, just to get to the Chic after getting the kill, you know. I don't mind this default start because he's gonna be more comfortable with it. But I think for the rest of the spin and the Chic disguise, especially for Dahlia, I do think that Attic start is the better option here. Now if it's full object to suit as Dahlia, I could be implied from different. Hashashin dropping 2 coins there, throwing the third. I guess this is what's used for default loadout Paris for Sasso, I'd imagine, if he's using coins like this. He obviously seems very good with it and does get red guns. Does kill Kurt, so I think he needs to wait a little bit longer before shooting the chandelier there. It should all be fine. Crazy4Daisy starts in the path. Daisy doesn't have the Attic auction staff unlocked. Yeah, I don't think you need auction start for this. I think it's probably the worst suit start for this spin, to be honest. I do think that. I think Attic start is a lot better when we see Hashashin throwing the coin. In line with that white pillar again. That place will guarantee Kurt to move out of the way of the radius here of the fallen object, as we will see Hashashin shoot it. We'll get green guns this time, goes into the stairwell for his stash. Now this is the next part of the spin. The Dahlia kill. Hatchet as Chic, Salman Al Ghazali. Goes back outside onto the red carpet. Daisy still running around the attic. Does get out eventually. Still trespassing in this area. Outside the attic on the left hand side, of course. This is for auction, staff and bodyguards only. Hashashin making his way around the stairs area here. Lots of whooshing is found trespassing, so both with restarts at around roughly the same time here. So it's Hashashin. Moving once again along the red carpet. Now, this is what I mean about the attic start. We've seen a rip there from Hashashin. Yeah, which can be easily avoided, with the attic start. You can take a briefcase as well from there if you want that for the hatchet. Then you don't want to do the hatchet launch. You don't want to grab a bodyguard disguise to transport it up. I think the briefcase and the attic start is just superior there. But I mean, Hashashin's got this kill down. Novikov is second nature really for him, isn't it? Done it so many times, he will just run into the stylist area. Of course, he has the one guy on the phone, which he will just knock out, and will dragon hide him. That's one step of the way to the Sheik done. We'll just need to get upstairs as the next step. Probably knock out the tech crew at the top of the stairs, I would imagine. And after that, I don't know, but it does have an automatic gas grenade here. I'd like to see what this uses for. We'll go outside into this stylist area. Don't see this part of the map used much or at all in Roulette. So I'm interested to see how he utilises this. I really am. Daisy. Starnatic does go down the ladder this time, which low ping in S7. Oh my god, really? What a shame. You do it, Scruffy. I'm joking, you can't. Lol. I apologise. I need to stop like fiddling with things when I'm casting. Daisy just carry that guard? Yeah, probably. Is Hashashin working on a bodyguard disguise here, I'm imagining now, or security to get the hatchet? Even though the hatchet can go in a briefcase, or he's looking for a bodyguard disguise to get up. That's a security guard. So I'm confused what Hashashin's trying to do. Is he will swap into the security. Unless the stylist is not allowed out by the hatchet, and he will just be grabbing this one. I guess the next part is he's planning to climb up to Dahlia, but you have a briefcase and the Sheik can just go up to the auction, no worries in terms of frisks. And picks back up the briefcase and puts it in. No, unless he wanted a security guard to get up the stairs. But I still think the tech crew at the top of the stairs there is a better option. Quick option as well, as he's just running around enforcers outside or inside the silas area even. Goes back onto the carpet and up the stairs, looking around for enforcers. The debris of the chandelier is still scattered across the stairs as he will make his way to the tech area. Dodges the camera. Will make his way in. Crowbar and open the door to where the Sheik is. And should be a bit of distraction for the bodyguard, and a knockout onto the Sheik should be the next step. A lot of wash as he turns around and he's found trespassing by the Sheik there. Another rip for the Hashashin. No, back again at square one. Fortunate start, but he's showing good progress each time, and Daisy is just running around here with a bunch of explosives, trying to get down a concussive duck for a remote kill onto Novikov even. Throwing coins around, trying to clear out Kurt, I'd imagine, as well. I'm respecting what I'm seeing. Let's turn up Hash's game audio a little bit. His OBS is definitely quiet. That's not definitely quiet though, oh my days. Joker, stop messing around with settings. That should be alright. I don't know. If it's too loud, then just like scream and shout and chat. Daisy found trespassing once again. I love seeing speedrun kills in RR, same. I love seeing it like not expand after that. Who needs sound anyways? Everyone, so you don't have to hear me constantly talking the entire time. Because who wants to hear that? So this is of course the first map. Santa Fortuna will be the next one picked by Hashashin. I'm hoping for a nice spin, so to speak. I'm intrigued to see how both players will perform the map though. Of course it will be played. Hashashin working on the security guard again. Daisy does get the kill, but does get an anti-Kurt at the same time. I guess on Kurt, so the next part now for Daisy is you've got the kill, how can you get rid of Kurt? Hashashin puts the hatchet in the briefcase and swaps into the security guard. We'll make his way up to Sheik once again.
Man, I wish I had that jaw. Huh.
Hashashin makes his way inside and towards the red carpet, where it goes up the stairs towards the Sheik once again. Of course, this is where he ripped last time. Daisy trying to do distractions, but look, Kurt's still in the middle of the stairs there, causing problems. So she's gonna try throw some coins to distract Kurt, which they do. They do distract Kurt. Doesn't go far enough down the stairs, and I could think this will be an MTK. I think this will be. They might go for it anyways. No, they hold off. They do go for it, and it is an MTK. Eventually, so it could be a longer coin thrown or an earlier coin throw or something next. This Hashashin has the Sheik investigating him, crowbarring the door, and now he will just use this as a free throw distraction outside of his suite. There is a box there, so a nicer grab than what he had last time, and we'll box him for the safety of it. So yeah, Hashashin will just make his way around. Go on, do the base thing here, Hashashin, and just throw the briefcase at the camera. Don't shoot. Why shoot the camera? That's boring. Throw the briefcase at it. He still needs the fireworks remote, and he will shoot the camera. Of course, throwing it has remote benefits, and he is going to not go for the fireworks remote here. Also, bullet distract onto these 2 yards, which is not needed. You don't need to have a frisk as the Sheik. He just threw the bullet aggressively. Actually true. Actually true. He just threw the bullet aggressively. And he's in the attic. He's got to actually isolate Dahlia. No, he's going to use a domestic gas device in the briefcase, go into the bathroom and kill her in there. She's making the auction, and he will now gas her, and she will go straight to the bathroom. Daisy does get the vertical green guns this time. Is in a good position here to get the Sheik next. Of course, still has a lot of work to do in terms of the hatchet and getting out to Dahlia, but has eventually got the Rich kill down, so it's worked out that kill nicely. But it doesn't matter for Hashashin on my days. Even with slow talk, I'm struggling. But he will get the kill. Onto Dahlia, boxing her. Now it is just a move to the helicopter exit, and it will be Hashashin taking Daisy's map pick of Paris here to take a 2-0 lead early on in the series. Goes down the pipe towards the exit. Nothing much to go wrong here. Everyone's hidden. And the finish comes through from Hashashin. Daisy has the fireworks remote, but there's too much work to do. And this should be a very quick accept on Hashashin's end. The first map win, taking a 2-0 lead, and there's a confirmation from our admin, some random person.
Score 2-0.
So yeah, it is Hashashin with the first map win. Now we head to his own map pick of Santa Fortuna, where we will take a quick break, and we'll see you on the other side for our map 2.
Our Providence contact has shared the identity of the Shadow Client, a former mercenary and bodyguard by the name of Lucas Gray. His past is a black void, but our analysts are digging deep. Meanwhile, we've had a breakthrough of our own. Comparing the malicious attack patterns with global shipping and transportation routes, we've figured out how Mr. Gray and his paramilitaries move around the world undetected. They're using the distribution network of the Delgado Cartel, Colombia's biggest drug manufacturer. Clearly, Gray must have struck a deal with the Delgados. Consequently, if we can cripple the cartel, we can severely limit the malicious strike range. But to do so, we need to slay a 3-headed serpent. Sociopathic cartel head Rico Delgado and his 2 closest lieutenants, PR guru Andrea Martinez and savant chemist Jorge Franco. With equal parts guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. To achieve this, Martinez, a childhood friend of Delgado's, has been buttering up state leaders and decision-makers, paving the way for an expansion of the Delgado logistics network, while the brilliant but aloof and antisocial Franco has been hard at work developing a new type of super cocaine. So, 3 of Colombia's most infamous crime lords inhabiting a decidedly hostile environment. I will leave you to prepare.
Back to our map 2 here, Santa Fortuna picked by Hashashin. It's a map that Daisy's never played, and Hashashin's been here twice, won once, lost once. So he's capable of completing spins, which is always a good sign. What do we want to see on Santa then? What do we want to see? Red Fox strat? Oh, sorry, it's the Seeker boost strat. Oh, God. I think the Pika Seeker is better, but apparently that's not suitable. Soft lock down onto Rico. Little full object for Andrea. Can we just appreciate the stream delay on YouTube? 23 seconds. Hashashin's also Norwegian, which gives him a buff in Santa. I can't lie, and looking at that map record now of 553, as I would say, by Danny, it seems like being Hungarian gives you an advantage. You need to remember that Norwegian was the first to break the 10-minute mark. Truers. But Santa's evolved. Santa has evolved a lot. Also, being Hungarian just gives you an advantage in RR. Yeah, the Hungarians are just that good. We can only have 2 of them at any one time. You know. If a Hungarian rookie signs up for RRWC23, I'm just gonna not play. Give them the title already. The thing is, Scruffy, if you'd said is Joker muted, I would have actually panicked and I would have messed around for like half a minute trying to work out if I actually was muted. That's the funny thing. I just wouldn't have realised it was your headset. And then it's a thing that I do a lot. I do have my headset plugged in. I think, why the fuck can't I hear? Oh, just not get your headphones on.
Agent, get ready.
Well done, Joker.
Duel starts in 10 seconds.
But yeah, again, when do I lose my head?
7,
Not often, but
6,
we do have our Santa Fortuna
5,
spin, and it will
4,
be melee screwdriver
3,
submarine engineer
2,
for Lico
1.
Delgado.
Eliminate
Jorge
the target.
Franco consumed poison as the chef. Andrea Martinez thrown folding knife as the mansion staff. It's not a hard spin. It's just god awful. The folding knife, the melee screwdriver, the consumed poison for Jorge. It's just horrible. It's not hard. It's not like bad. It's just boring. It's bad in the boring sense of things. It's ugly. Yeah, it's not, it doesn't look nice. Do you know what I mean? I think we should see a mansion staff start here. To be honest, get the Andrea kill done quickly. Start there. Head straight to the shack. Probably a breacher on the door, I'd imagine. A trank for the glue. I generally think that consumed poison for Jorge should be banned. Because yes, it's double, but holy fuck, it takes a long time. It just takes a long time. That's what makes it bad. So I guess we just get the Andrea killed down, grab a screwdriver from wherever in the village, grab the engineer and do Hippo for Rico, I'd imagine. Grab mansion staff, mansion security, grab the free chef, and then go do the boss mission story. I generally might just put my headset down and go lie in bed. Because do I want to cast this? Absolutely not. What a boring spin. What an ugly spin. If I go quiet, I've fallen asleep. If you hear a bang and then a deaf quiet, I've fallen asleep. Because my days, this is a boring spin. Daisy though. Leg shot on the mansion guard. I respect it. Oh, the subdue as well. It's probably the most entertaining thing. Wait, can you make the hippie deliver it? Oh, really? I thought you had to become the. I thought you had to become the hippie and take it down manually. I know. I didn't think you could do that. I mean, the last time I did this kill onto Jorge was probably the mission story 2 years ago. When I first got Hitman 2. Well, what, 1.5, 1 3/4 years ago. Yeah, it's not nice, is it? It's not a nice spin. I mean, you don't have to bring in the consume poison. Of course, you have frogs all across the map. Daisy has a mansion security disguise. And now they're going to work their way around the mansion, doing whatever their heart desires. Do the maps get better after this? Do they get better? Oh, Marrakesh. Oh, they do get better. And Miami. Oh, damn, bros. Ugh. Ugh. Me and the homies hate Ambrose Island. Overrated. As fuck. Right, so Hashashin is in the mansion, not the mansion, Andrea's compound. In the suit, however. Is going to just go peekaboo Andrea. Gets it all fine with be a corner you. The mini mansion. Exactly that. So a normal house. I'm gonna start saying I live in a mini mansion. There you go. That'll impress everyone. I live in a mini mansion. Mansion light. Daisy can't do much with Rico here. Because it's a melee kill. And if they knock out Rico, then they can't do the kill. Unless they trank him. Which they can do the kill. But if they don't trank him, they'll knock him out. It's a rip. Don't knock him out. Don't knock him out. Another guard has entered the room. This is, of course, Rico's guard. Hopefully they realise. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Oh, a bullet distraction to the guard. Rico doesn't hear it. Subdue onto the guard. Rico is behind the pole. And eventually does see it. And I mean, this is a rip here. Oh, don't punch him. Don't punch him. They punch him. It's a melee kill. It's a melee kill. It's a melee kill. Just read the entire condition.
Sure. I was at the bar last night and the band was really good.
Can admins get involved? Can, like, if we knock out, I don't know if we change the rule on this because something happened in RR10 with it. If we knock out a target like this, even though like we can't do the spin, are we allowed to message them? Rules not changed to RR10, so we're not allowed to like message them saying, like you can't do the kill. You have technically ripped. I know because I know there were discussions about it, and I was at the mind that it should have been changed. But if it hasn't, then it's the same for everyone, isn't it? Looks like Hash is gonna prioritize this Jorge kill first now. Starting as the hostile, subduing the hippie straight away, and going to make Andrea peekaboo or distraction or something like that. Whatever one, all of the above. Yeah, the thing is, like, when you play roulette, like, if you have motion start in the spin, you normally just start it because like it's a bit of a detour sometimes just to grab, you know. Hash could try and throw distract inside and peekaboo Andrea. Does peekaboo a little bit onto the guard. They're still like, trying to get some form of reaction here from Andrea, which he won't get. Would wait for her to come downstairs, which is a standard. Into the room with Paola and knock out the pair of them. Daisy going well, of course, can't complete the spin because she knocked out Rico by punching him in the face. But has a mansion staff disguise, has a crowbar, has the door. I mean, this is almost certainly a rip. The way we typically see this done is a breach or some form of explosive on the door, or a snail upstairs and grabbing the key, or just grabbing the key without a snail. If they can actually crowbar this door, I'll be amazed. It's just there's too many NPCs and too many variables. Like, you could try distraction here to try and turn around everyone, but as they turn around bad, they will just see you crowbar the door. They will commit, and yeah, 2 people, 3 NPCs instantly combat, and it is a restart. So, I mean, the hopefully gives them time to look at the spinning game and go, oh my god, it's melee screwdriver. And hopefully I won't have to go across onto the other side of my room and scream. But it's Hashashin now over here. Isolation onto Andrea, isolation onto Andrea even. I spoke a bit too quick there for my own like. I couldn't understand myself. Oh my days, and now he's just making his way to here, and this is not gonna work. Doesn't have a lockpick, however. I thought he had a crowbar. He had a crowbar. I need me to hash FOV. Ask him. There you go. So, Hash has the folding knife. He has the hippie knocked out. The majority of the spin is done, and I guess he goes to Rico next, so he can get that kill, grab the mansion staff or chef, then do either Jorge kill or then Andrea, then do the latter afterwards. I would imagine he would do the Andrea kill after the Rico kill. But no, but he also opens the sub-engineer disguise. Daisy makes their way into the bathroom again. Please, please just read the spin. It's all I want. Just read this bit. I'm fine with this ISO. I really am fine with it if they grab the sub-engineer beforehand, you know, by starting bar or whatever. Please. Just look at the kill condition. Again. Read the spin, read it twice, and then check it again. Oh my god, that scared me for a Hashashin. He turned on the radio there, stopped and looked. I thought, oh shit, you got red guns. He ripped. But he already had red guns. And it looks like Hashashin is just trying to grab the glue without a trank and using the radio. The guy's missus will walk away and he can knock him out and box him. Grabbing the glue. I think he is going to go do the Jorge kill first, actually. But have everything prepared for the second, for the Rico and Andrea. Because, I mean, he's isolated Andrea, he has the folding knife. He has the sub-engineer. He's not had the hippie and he has the glue. He's done a lot of work for each kill, he just needs to do everything for the others. Now hides the hippie. It's a nice ISO, if you read the spin correctly. Hashashin will glue the bus back together and pick it up. I'm assuming he poisoned it first. Because I wasn't looking. Is he going to have to be frisked by these guards and is aware of that? No, he will just go and knock him out. Cameron's already dealt with in Andrea's compound. So, no worries there. Oh my god, a side KO onto the elite street soldier there from Hashashin. Fortunately, no one hurt and he is still red guns, but like no orange body. I actually cannot remember what this disguise is called. It is elite soldier, right? It is elite soldier. I hope it is. Make sure he picks up a key card. Elite guard. It's elite guard, not elite soldier, right? I thought. So it shows how much I play Santa. Alright, Hashashin has a key card, makes his way into the caves as a sub-engineer. Oh. Of course, it's not trespassing down here, so actually, yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't need the hippie actually for this, really, do you? All you have to do is place it down, and you're fine. Just knocked out the hippie for that 10 extra HP. I thought maybe it could be an illegal action, not doing it as the hippie, but it isn't. It's all fine. Now you can actually go do the Rico kill. Now it does take Jorge a lot of time to come down, or could even, you know, grab a chef disguise here. He is in the basement of the mansion. This is scary shit. He could knock the pair of these two out, but has to beware of the roaming guard. He will subdue one. I guess knock out the other one. I mean, he has to be aware of this roaming guard, and he's right there. He's right there. He's right there. Just look. Just look around for moving people. Look around for moving NPCs. It's easy from sitting here watching. I have not jinxed a single thing. If anything, I was helping Hashashin. I did not at one point say, he's golden with the chef grab. I said this could be a problem because of the roaming guard. There's not my. I refuse to take any blame for that rib. I refuse to take any blame at all. I'm not taking the blame. Pull it. There's your poll. There is your poll. Cheap? Nah. I'm not taking any responsibility. I refuse to. I refuse to take any blame. No is yes. No, I'm not taking any blame. Right, Hashashin has got rid of the cameras, is gonna isolate Andrea here. I think he can finish. I think his strat is quick enough. I think if Daisy knocks out Rico here, they just generally won't have enough time to finish. See, the polls ended. The result is no. We live in a democracy. 20 viewers, only 3 said no. Yeah, but how many said yes? How many said yes? No, it's not. That's not. I'm still in my deluded little world. I'm taking no blame. Daisy will subdue a mansion staff in Catalina's bedroom. I think this is. Is that her name? It's not Catalina, is it? It's. Oh, it might be actually. What's her name? It's something like that. It's something like that. I know it is. But what the specific name? I ain't got a clue. This map being a draw will mean we have 2 more maps. Marrakesh and Miami will be guaranteed.
Hey, anyone home? Come on, I know you're here. I'm sick of this shit.
Kit Kat is her name.
Come on, let's get back
I'm fine to rock with Kit Kat.
Let's go.
I'm actually fine rocking with Kit Kat. Catalina Delgado.
Hey, you.
Must be
Come on,
confused with Valentina Yates.
Now.
I prefer Catalina Delgado. I think Valentina's a little bit bitchy. You know, I think she has that evil side to her that I don't want to deal with. You know. There's a literally, is there a proxy kill where Catalina kills Rico? Not at all. Oh, Daisy, don't knock out Rico. Please don't knock out Rico. Leaves the gun out once again. Or has Rico just left? Rico's just left. Oh, has he found a gun? Or has he left? He might have found a gun. Shashin has a trank this time. Ooh. I imagine the trank is now for the chefs. Yeah, when she pushes her husband off the edge, that's kind of. Yeah, I need me a girl like that. You can't make the hippie deliver, but I thought you couldn't. It'd actually be a decent kill condition, like if you could make that happen.
And done.
I think Hashashin has more of an idea of what he's gonna do. You know, so I think we can see a finish on the side of from Hashashin. I can't see Daisy finishing. I don't think there's just enough time, even like a perfect route. But you know, Hash is what nearly 6 minutes, and I think if he plays perfectly, there is a world where he does finish. But I think a rip from him and this GG's on this map. I do think that. But we won't see a rip. We won't see one. Hashashin's the go. We won't see a rip.
Vamos. Yeah, understood. You gotta be kidding.
He'll throw KO this elite guard. This I'm not risking the little psycho he encountered last time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we might have a situation. I'm gonna take a look around.
Do I call? Okay, no, I haven't. I just haven't called another hash rip because he won't rip. So there's no rip to worry about. You know what I mean? I give up. This has been Joker J's cast. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this cast. I'm just going to walk away now and not talk for the rest of the cast. It's been a pleasure. It really all the games I've casted, you know, it's really been a pleasure, guys. But yeah, I mean that's me done. See you later. Done. Not doing this anymore. I don't think Daisy ever realised it was a live kill. But we move. There's always the next match, which is Marrakesh, and I think after that I need to have a lie down on the break.
Score.
So we go watch the Marrakesh mission briefing, and I will see you on the other side of that for one of the best roulette maps in the trilogy. Oh my god, my mic is close to my mouth. I bet you can hear everything. You can hear me like you can probably hear me on my days. Right, see you at the break. Yay, Marrakesh. that one tie is not looking good, bro.
Noon 47. Your destination is Marrakesh, Morocco, where civil riots are looming. Your targets are private banker Klaus Strandberg and Army General Reza Zaidan, two of the conspirators in a sinister plot to overthrow Morocco's fragile government. Strandberg, a former bank CEO who stole billions of dollars worth of savings from the Moroccan people, was facing trial for investment fraud. But early this morning, a band of heavily armed mercenaries freed Strandberg from his prison transport, resulting in the death of several police officers. Strandberg now takes refuge at his native Swedish consulate, in front of which crowds of angry protesters have gathered, demanding his handover to Moroccan authorities. We believe General Zaidan orchestrated Strandberg's escape to infuriate the public and spark nationwide riots, allowing Zaidan to impose martial law. Operating out of a field HQ at a nearby abandoned school, he will no doubt use the riots to depict the Rabat government as weak and inept, and persuade the general staff to support a fully fledged military coup in the name of national security. Our client, building contractor Hamilton Lowe, who stands to lose a fortune in government contracts, has hired us to prevent the coup d'etat. To do so, you need to paralyze Zaidan's rebel forces and prevent the riots from escalating further, hence the double contract. This is quite the political powder keg, 47, so be careful. The fate of a nation is at stake. I will leave you to prepare.
Welcome back to the most cursed game in Roulette Rivals history. We've got Marrakesh next. I hope we have a really long spin that is so difficult that it is practically impossible. That would suck. My view is if you knock out a target, you've ripped. You can't do the kill. So I think as soon as we knock out a target, we should tell the players, but that's not the rules, so. Lol.
You made it. Most impressive, 47. Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
I don't know, in case I got jokes in my car, so I don't want to make him cross. I don't get cross. Okay, by the way, I'm not angry, by the way. I'm just making the cast interesting and entertaining. I generally don't care like what the players do. I don't care how long I'm sat for talking. I just. Okay, I don't. Yeah, it's to make it entertaining, of course. I'm not angry, just disappointed. That's the best way to put it. But yeah, 20 seconds until the fourth best. Is it the fourth best? Dartmoor, Seagal, China. Yeah. Oh, is it better than China? Yeah. Fourth or third best, man.
Prepare yourself. Duel starts in 10 seconds. 9.
Yeah, trying target will stay green,
7,
even if you drag
6,
them. But Marrakesh spin is here, and it is full Nodjet military
3,
officer
1.
for raises it on.
Eliminate the target.
And Klaus U.S. Strandberg consume poison as the local printing crew. We have a very quick spin here. It's not quick because Klaus fucking capped this spin so hard to like 520. But I'd imagine a janitor star here. I would imagine a janitor star. I actually utilised that on Dubai. I was practicing Dubai and I had like a melee kill for Marcus. So what I did, I knocked out his guard, tranked Marcus, I hit his guard, went and got the item, came back, had him found, so a guard woke him up, and knocked out the guard and killed Marcus. Yeah, so you can trank a target, have them be found, knock out the guard, and then knock out and then kill them immediately. It's actually beneficial in some maps like Dubai where like you want to get the target down straight away.
You're in. Good work, 47. Now to locate General Zaydan.
It is hard cap by Klaus, of course, this spin. Hashes low times, the fuck? Yeah, no, he's playing that Blythe build. No cap. He is going to just get the Razor kill first, however. Knocking out. Or he's going to try and get a military officer, but unfortunately couldn't make it there.
You're in. Good work, 47.
Still one more map guaranteed after this. It's going to be Miami. I haven't seen Miami yet. I haven't seen Miami in a very long time. And I don't want to. To be honest. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice way to put toilet, but yeah, yeah, that's how you do it. Wait, can someone just like go watch the other game and tell me what the China spin is? I'm kind of actually amused by the fact that we have not seen a message yet that one of the players have won it. And it's been going on for like 27 minutes. I'd like to know what the China spin is. Because it has to be hard if Rocky can't do it. Horses here, poggers. Horse Gaming 44. Explosion Action Research on Hush. Shotgun board member for Imogen. The China spin is just a spin in disguise. Truing. Actually truing.
Dogs are going to regret this.
Oh wait, Rocky's in there. It's gone for like 15 minutes.
That is General Reza Zaidan.
That's actually funny. No, this is not funny, but yeah. Horse is gonna kick the toilet onto Razor's head, and then he's got a pretty simplistic kill. He'll just make his way to the consulate, grabbing a security disguise to get in, or we go through the garage. I'm guessing if you're Hashashin, you go through the garage, grab a key card, then you can use the janitor disguise to get around the consulate easier to poison Klaus' drink. But you still then have to make it to the printing crew, which you should have enough time to. Klaus will die around the 5:20 mark, so you should definitely have enough time to do that. A replan here from Daisy is Hashashin will push the toilet onto Razor's head. One of the worst ways to go.
Target down.
I certainly wouldn't want to go with a toilet falling on my head. So basically, a camel. What you want to do for Ambrose, you're gonna want to put your controller down and just turn off your PlayStation. And the plug as well. Don't even bother like turning it off, man. Just flip the power. Yeah, the toilet does fly when you kick it. It does absolutely fly. But Hash is going to make his way. I mean, he has 2 minutes now to poison the drink and get to a local printing crew. I don't think it's enough, to be honest. It could be, but I don't think it's enough. So it's now the decision of, do I get a printing crew, then go to the consulate and just grab Class Second Cycle, or what? There is options here. That's actually so true, Hansi. Just delete the map. Just delete the map. Oh, actually, just delete it. It's such a bullshit map. I wish it wasn't in the game. The amount of hope that the Molotov gave us. Oh god, we got this fun busted item that we can use, and they just changed it. It was heartbreaking. We spent all this time working Molotov route. Okay, Horse, it's just not better than Dartmoor, though, is it? It's just not better than Dartmoor. And this is your fault, Horse. You're the reason why Hashashin streams buffering. Yeah, money shit. Except for Roulette. This is actually Loki go for Roulette. But in terms of everything else in the game, yeah, it's absolutely dog shit. Poor Hashashin going to use a gas device here onto a printing crew. I actually don't know where he'll go from this. Camel, are you drunk or high? What does one do in Roulette? It's called fire kills. You can use the Molotov for fire kills.
Let me get out of your way real quick.
So it is actually useful. Does the printing crew go to her shisha? Haven had no issues, just happy mistakes. That's what Haven had. Wow, Camel. Camel's just said if we don't like Haven, we have an issue mentally. Wow, Camel. That is a very bannable offence. What you've just done there. That's mental. I'm happy with myself for that one. Go on, Daisy. You can distract him into this side room. You can distract him into that room. You can do it. You can do it. You can distract them into there. And they won't. Right. Hash has. Our local printing crew disguise is going to not swap into it now and will make his way to the consulate. The 5:45 mark at the moment. A very plan from Daisy. So it's going to be a second cycle. Kill onto Klaus. At that time would be around, I don't know. Now at this point there is no, as soon as Hash gets the local print through disguise again, I'm not talking. I'm gonna go to sleep because we're gonna be waiting for a long time for Klaus to die.
You made it. Most impressive, 47. Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Listen to stuff we're seeing in the news. Is that how it really went down? Prison transport?
Yeah. Aiden wanted it.
I'm actually quite enjoying this horse and camel interaction. Oh yeah, this is certainly a match of all time. I don't know how I'm still maintaining the high energy. I'm actually quite amazed at myself for maintaining this happiness. I don't normally have it. Something's unlocked in me. Is it the fact I've got 2 hour 15 English exam tomorrow? No, that's depressing.
Maintenance, always welcome.
Right, I mean, Hashashin's now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hashashin's now got to deal with this janitor here. That was a close shot to his. Okay, I thought we had a pistol there, but it was just a trank. And you can just keycard this door. Okay, horse vs camel is so a game I want to cast. Hashashin knocks out the guard in the room where the consumed poison is. I don't know the name of the room. I need to learn the name of rooms more. But here we are. He will drag him, I suppose, into the box. And now, unless someone else drinks from that glass, he should be fine. The enforcer for this disguise in the conjure is just knocked out and sleeping. The camera proves no issue. Yeah, it is a janitor start this. You can definitely do this in 520. Because after all, while waiting for Razor in the military also, you can go grab the keys, etc. You definitely have enough time to do all that. Personally, I'll just shove the poison down classes for it. Oh mate, none of us have tried that. Oh my god, why have none of us tried that before? Yes, a camel. What you want to do, yeah? If you have a consumed poison kill, you want to equip the poison, the pills in your inventory. You want to put it in your hand. Then you want to just melee the front of the target, and that will kill them. That's my tip for you, camel. Go up to the target, have your poison in your hand, just push it in your face. Don't show you melee. Right, Hashashin's at the exit, so there's your bit of waiting to do. What do we do this time? Sit back and relax? Or what? Can you use the poison syringe? No, you can't. They're separate conditions. I don't think you should have a poison though. You should have poison where you can do either consumed or injected. Okay, how can I jinx Hash? How can I jinx Hash in this moment in time? Explain that to me.
almost down. Now head towards an exit.
Yes! Close eyes! Yay! We have a finish! Yay! We love clean sheet and poison kills! Yay! And now we have Miami as our fourth and final, potentially final map. I shouldn't say final because now I know my days are going with it. Now we have another map on the table. But yeah, I hope I've said to the Miami briefing. I don't know if I have. So we could have the Marrakesh briefing again, but we're gonna hope that when I click the transition to the briefing, it'll be Miami.
47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver, with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tungan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare.
Basically forgotten the briefing ended. So sorry for the black screen for a couple of seconds, but we are back. And now I've got 3 minutes to talk about Miami. If it's a draw, it's 30 minutes max. And Hashashin will win because he gets to 6 points. So if this is a draw, me and Scuffle will be playing on time. See? Like, you guys aren't winning. Yeah. Get fucked. I love a little experience between both. One played from Crazy4Daisy, that was a loss. Hashashin also with one loss, but he has a win as well. A Moo record set in RR10. I can't read what it says because I'm just sitting too far back. But something like that. If you're so confident, yeah. Let me do this. Oh fuck's sake, I put a horse on Hashashin. Oh my god, he's in my head round 3. Everyone's a Scruffy fan. Be a Scruffy fan. Be a Scruffy fan, I don't care. I do. You Scruffy, I've not played this game since I beat Ashton, so like, God knows how I'm gonna play. Daisy is gonna win this map. They're going to absolutely win this map. Of course. What even are the maps for our game, Scruffy? Well, I know we've got Dartmoor map 3, that's all I know. Oh, just right up the matchups. Oh, you picked. Oh, what the fuck did you pick New York for? What the fuck did you pick New York for, man? Dartmoor, Colo. Oh, those are map 5. Oh my days. So, Scruffy, if we get to Mendoza, can we like agree just like to not play for any of the 30 minutes and just have a Wilton Creek decider? just you not touch the keyboard. I'll put my controller down. I'll go sleep for half an hour. Anything not to play Mendoza. Right. But we have Miami. Oh my god, the 3 minutes gone so quickly.
Agent, get
But now we
ready.
have Miami.
Duel starts
Coming
in
soon.
10 seconds. 9, 8,
And what is the spin?
6,
It is
5,
Sierra Knox
Four.
thrown in Cleaver.
2,
So that means that Daisy
1.
can knock out Sierra.
The target.
So that was a bit loud. My bad. And Robert Knox at execution as the suit. Oh, this is a quickie for Robert. The thing is, yeah, like, Dartmoor could be a photo finish draw. New York could be a photo finish draw. China could be a photo finish draw for all we know. Robert has so many quickies. You would know, Horse, you would know. Yeah, it's quick all the way around. Julia, if you had to have a suit disguise on Miami, where would you put it? That's what I'm gonna, to pass the time on maps, I'm gonna ask, if you had to put like a free suit disguise in the map, where would you put it? If we're looking at maps and locations like I don't know how Haven has this one in the heart. Where would you put it? Where would you put the 47 suit or a suit to do with the map on Miami? Where would you put it? Should you like the change rooms in the car park or something? Or like around that area? The coat room. Yeah, but there's a. Ah, yeah, but I mean, yeah, you could. It's not a bad shout because someone could rock up to work in it, innit? I've said in it twice. Proper English. Did Hash shoot the laptop? I don't think he'll be able to make a peekaboo. If not, it's got to be an emetic or a drag. It's going to be a drag, or it should just be a bullet distraction and then a drag. It's not hard. Is going to take care of cameras while he's here. And now he's going to drag Robert into the bathroom. Yeah, that's true. Where would it be? Where would it be? Yeah, but yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, but Haven's suit is the one you start default in, right? If you would start default suit on Haven, you'd have the swimsuit, right? Ah, but I guess with Mendoza it isn't, is it? Mendoza has the wetsuit in it. Ah, don't worry. Right, Hashashin has the first cooldown. I mean, there is a mod camel, just saying. Now I just have to deal with a very simplistic kill on Sierra, the waiter, and Cleaver in the same room upstairs with sugar. Oh, is it? I have not worn a default suit in a long time. I'm always worried about that vault prompt because someone will push the Evasion Marshal into the track. Oh yeah, Camel, you would know about the default suit on Haven, wouldn't you? Yeah, but you can't have two. You can't really have two free disguises in one room, can you? That vault prompt is. Unfortunately, Ghost Mode was way before my time. So I can't understand the joke. Hashashin has a cleaver from the food under area. We'll take the free sure and weight disguise from the Kronstadt paddock. So Camel, how would you do Lumiere Fool? Where's Daisy going? It's a fucking Narnia. Why is there 2 guards there? Oh my god, they get into the bathroom. Yeah, Lumiere Fool. Oh shit, yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't ask that question. And that body found. I mean, that was close to being good, but unfortunately, it wasn't good. But I mean, Hash has such a big lead here. He's in the Cronstadt garage. We'll wait, just guys. And Sugar. And the Cleaver. And the Distract. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I suck at this casting thing. I suck at this. I suck at it. And a distraction from a Kronstadt engineer will knock him out with a ICA titanium crowbar. Alright, Camel, do it. Do it. Do 12 Haven blindfolded.
You're the junior slip wrench who got injured yesterday, right? Sierra's
I'm busy.
everyone
With
on your
what?
stations now.
No, Scruffy, nah, you obviously meant for the 12 blindfolded. Yeah, no, watching Joker J cast takes up so much time of your day. Right. Hashashin will now swap into the waiter. A lovely peekaboo on Sierra into this. I'm gonna dub this the peekaboo room. Please throw it. Please throw it. If you dare press that melee button, I'm going to lose my mind. Please just lob it into the back of the road. Please just put it into the back of the road. Please lob it. Yes! Yes! He throws it and he boxes Sierra Knox. Goes outside to the medic area as the waiter dodges the camera. Doesn't even dodge the camera because it's already taken care of. Swaps into the medic. And Hash will run to the exit, knocking Daisy down at the exit into the lower bracket. Hashashin will move to the winners bracket round 3. GG's. Horse has never heard such excitement. What can I say? Entertaining caster. I put all my effort and energy into this.
7-1.
And yeah, it is right Ducker vs Hashashin in winners bracket round 3. Hash 6 O's. Yeah, hopefully Ducker's RR2 shots get him through that game. I'm joking. Ducker's very good at the game. He's better than I am, so he's also won a lot more than I have. So I can't make much comment. Let's look what this does to the brackets, yeah? We know what it does to the winners bracket. We do know that Hashashin moves on to play Ducker in round 3. He hasn't even I've beat some random person to it. We have to manually work out now who's playing what. So this is game 20 in the lower bracket. Game 20 is in game 34 below Ashton. The winner of FE302 and the Pixel Pup will play Daisy in the lower bracket round 2. Hash will move on to play Ducker in round 3. That's going to be that round 4 game is looking good. Refresh it. Can I leave over to? That's the question. Look, there you go, look, guys, look, Hashashin's there. Scruffy vs Hash, yeah, I mean, that lower bracket game's gonna go crazy. I'm joking. But let's see what the upcoming matches are. Lots of games left today, actually. And I'll set up the race for David Restox now, who's currently casting Spot the Cat versus Infant on some based maps. Oh my days, he has some amazing maps up for grab here. Channel vs Reindeer. Channel Reindeer vs Rocky. Still happening at the moment. Spot the Cat vs Infant at the moment. Only 2 games now at 21 CST. JJ vs Scruffy. I like Hitman vs Fusk. Still some games left tonight though. An hour after that, Osh vs Camel. Then T0 vs Observer in the evening. No, but not really, because Red Fox vs Reaper is at 3 AM for the Europeans. It's great. Of course, a full list of games, hitmouse.com. And I'll go back to the Idler. See everyone soon for more Rate Rivals 11. It's been a pleasure casting It really has. I love this. Of course, it's all for entertainment at the end of the day. I don't. My emotions don't reflect truly on what I feel. You know, if I sound angry, I'm not. It's all for the funsies. So yeah. Go back to the idler. Enjoy Spot the Cat. I've seen fun. I'll see everyone later on. Bye bye.